guys, so this video is going to be all about the liner and how to try to get you to get the perfect liner at home, the perfect wing liner. I had a lot of requests on Instagram of how to get like a perfect liner, or how do I get mine to be perfect, because obviously I have more experience and I usually, you know, practice my liner, I will say like 5 times a week. So you know, I will now I got the hang of it, but you know, I still struggle. Sometimes I do one side well and then the other side is like all messed up. So but you know, obviously practice makes perfect, so it's all about practicing. Okay, so let's I'm gonna show you what I use. So the first thing that I use, that I've been using and that I've been loving, is this brush. It's like a pointy brush. This is from Tarte. The tip over here fell, but I still use this one because I really like it. And this came with the Tarte gel liner, but I usually use the Motives. Well, I ran out of it, so I didn't rebuy it. Not because I didn't like it, it's just that I had the Motives gel liner, so I started using it. So I'm using the Motives liner. And also the one thing I do recommend for sure that you should get and you should have if you want to get the perfect liner and if you want to start getting the hang of it, is an amplifier mirror ×2. This is like my baby. I use it for everything. When I want everything to be perfect on the eye, this actually lets me see everything in a more bigger way. Like, I don't even know how to explain it, but you get the point. So you definitely need one of these. I don't put it in the mirror, I actually hold it in my hand, and I just want to show you. It's so hard to actually show you what I do when I'm filming, because obviously I want you to see what I'm doing on my eye, but I also want you to see what I'm doing with my hands. Also, yes, you do need like a normal mirror so you can see, like, you can see yourself from a more farther distance rather than always close up. And you also need, if you're just beginning, you also need a scratch tape, and just like a little bit, like this much. And you want to get the stick off of it. It's very sticky, so you want to like stick it to your finger and then let it go. So you actually, once you put it on the skin, it doesn't like really pulls out the skin when you take it off. So let's just begin, because I don't want to make this video any longer. So the first thing that you want to do is definitely, obviously, put the tape on the eye, and you want to put it like so it matches the other side. This eye actually I didn't do it with tape, but I'm gonna do this one with tape so you guys can see what I would do. So you want to put it underneath your lashes. So you want to put it right underneath your lashes. If I can get these, it's so hard to record in. So I would say just like these. Maybe just a little bit more up. There we go. And you only want to tape the top of it. You don't want to tape the bottom. And I have a lot of powder here because I'm still working on eyeshadows. I haven't finished up my eye makeup. So I'm just going to show you like how do I get the liner. And then the finished product. And then you want to go ahead and grab that brush. You also can use an angle brush. Angle brushes are very, very nice as well. They will help you get the job done. So what I like to do is put it, like dip it on the gel, and not just dip it and put it straight to my eye. I like to use the cup, like this part right here, and then what I like to do is just put it like in there and do these. Kind of like smooth out the product on the brush. That way it's like nice to paint. Like, think about when you paint a wall, you don't just dip the brush on the paint, you actually dip the paint and you kind of like go like this to get rid of the excess, and it kind of like, once you paint the wall, it's like more smooth. So you want to think about it the same way. So then you want to do that, and then once it's smooth, you want to go ahead and grab the amplifier mirror. And the first mistake that people make, and I've seen it because I've worked at makeup counters for a while, is that once they see themselves in the mirror, they go and do this. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, it looks so nice. But they're not looking at the shadows. So you always want to put your chin up, and then look at yourself. Look at the shadows. Look at how everything, you know, like how the shadows are placed and everything. Not just look at yourself like these. So when you do the liner, you basically do the same thing. You hold the mirror and then you put your chin up. So that way you get the whole view of the eye, so it's much easier for you to see and get it close to the lash line. So then the next thing that you want to do, once you do all of that, you put your chin up and then you grab the brush, and then you want to not just put the product, you want to start from the middle of the eye, or well, that's how I like to start. You want to start in the middle of the eye, and then you just want to make like a little trace on the eye. And I don't want to, you know, this product really dries fast, so I don't want to talk too much and not apply it, because then it's going to be harder to really sweep it around the eye. So as you guys can see, the brush is completely flat on the eye, so it's making a nice line. And then the tape, you want to, like, obviously don't be afraid to put the paint on the tape, because the tape is gonna come right off. So that's just so you don't make any mistakes. For me, I don't like the tape anymore because I'm just so used to doing the line without the tape. But I'll show you another trick afterwards once I'm done. Alright, so you guys see that now it's like a straight line. You also want to take your bottom lash line as a guide. You want the line to go from the bottom lash line up to the brow. I mean, there's many ways to do a liner. You can do it straight out, you can do it upward. Just want to make sure it's not too like curved, because it's gonna look weird. So yeah, so let me see if I matched it. So once you're done with these, you want to switch it up to the, you know, the mirror that you can see yourself from far, and then check how the liner is looking. So far so good. So now I'm gonna dip the brush in a little bit more product, and I'm gonna do the same process. Put it on the little cup, right on this little cap right here, and then I'm gonna work my way into the inner corner of the eye. And then I want to raise my eyebrows, but you also want to put my chin up. You know, sometimes, I don't know, people just have the habit to raise the eyebrows when they put in even mascara or liner. But so you want to put your chin up and work the product in there. Okay, now the liner is coming together. And I'm not even holding. Another thing that many people do is the mistake. Well, not the mistake, but sometimes that helps people, and it's to pull the eye. But when you pull the eye, it's like it's like you stretching a tape and you're trying to paint the tape, and then once you let it go, you kind of like create these cracks without the paint because it was stretched, and then it comes back to normal. That's exactly what happens to the eye. So you want to actually learn how to put the liner without stretching the eye, because but it all comes with practice. Whatever helps you get the line straight, then, you know, be my guest. But this is just what I do. I wanted to show you so you know. And to make the tip, I just go. I also like to lift the brush once I'm coming out of the eye, so it eliminates the pressure and it actually creates like more of a wing liner. And then what I'm gonna do, you see how I have this little tip coming in the eye on this side, so I'm gonna do the same thing. So I just want to make sure that, you know, there's no excess product on the liner and it's well put on the brush. So then now I'm just gonna go ahead and trace a little line. I don't know if This is actually videotaping well, but I just want you guys to see me in motion, because it's not only about how to apply the liner, but it's actually how you put your hands on the face and everything, so it helps you get a better look of the overall eye. So the line is basically done. It's basically done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of the tape. There we go. So that's the line. As you guys can see, it's perfectly on the side. I don't have to do much. You know, I don't have to do anything at all, I would say. I'm going to use a flat brush. Any flat brush will do the job. And then I am going to use these right to clean up. I'm going to get rid of the excess, and I'm going to use this to clean up the liner to make it maybe a little bit more sharper. There we go. If you like to use a pencil instead of gel liner because you're not used to the gel liner, you can go ahead with the same brush. Just apply the same technique. Just go with the brush just like that. Just make sure you use a brush for everything, and then go ahead and do the same technique, whichever product that you use. Now I like to use, once I do the gel liner, just to retouch the liner for any reason. If I messed up, I don't like to go over to put gel right over the liner, because sometimes it can start getting clumpy. So I like to use these rapid pens. I use these from Tarte, and I like to put it just on top, even to make it a little bit darker and to fill in any spots that I might have left with any gel, like any empty spaces. And this will really help me just make sure that everything is in. Alright, so that's the liner tutorial. Now I'm gonna go and finish up these eyes, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we have come to an end. So here is the finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe and give the video a thumbs up if you like this look as much as I did creating it for you guys. Don't forget, practice makes perfect, so it's all about anytime they have a chance or an opportunity to practice the liner before going out or at home, please do, because that will make the difference, and next thing you know, you're gonna be a pro and teaching your family members or friends how to create the perfect wing line. Thank you so much. See you guys next time. Bye.